A pair of AL clubs. We'll see the Chicago White Sox as they play against the Seattle Mariners. Coming up on 2K Sports.
And tonight, a look around the stadium, 47,000 strong. The home advantage will go to Seattle as they have this game on their home turf. Glad to have you join us. Tuesday night edition of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Our starting pitcher today, Felix Hernandez. And he gets going against these White Sox hitters. What do you think's in store?
Young Felix Hernandez, an absolute workhorse on the mound. We take a look at what he brings to the table in this game today, and it's overpowering stuff. One of the best fastballs in the game, one of the best curveballs in the game, and a quality changeup as well. Pretty tough to hit.
Presented by Pepsi, we'll show you the lineup Ozzie Guillen's got going. And so Johnny Damon leads it off. Last time out, a loss for the White Sox. Now in game 2 of this 3-game set, they can even up the series with a win against Seattle. Hernandez gets set and delivered. It's strike 1, can't make contact on the fastball. And that last outing down by 3.
Yeah, and the offense just couldn't figure out a way to close the gap in this one.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And so Damon retired. Got a chance to check out the Mariners and how they line up defensively. Steve, a factor for them?
Jack Wilson's a wizard with that glove in the field. I tell you what, he is some kind of fun to watch. He has some of the best range up the middle you're going to see in the major leagues.
Line towards second. And Lopez picks it up. And so Ramirez retired.
First base, number 14.
Canerco at the plate. This is a swing hit in the air. Foul ball. No home run that time. That is strike 2. He's behind. Felix Hernandez in charge.
Well, I tell you what, for a two-seam fastball, he had some good movement and good pop on that one. Batter swung late.
Ended this inning with a nice piece of pitching work as he gets the K. Nothing doing here in this half inning. So the first chance for the Mariners is coming up. And we'll get to see Jake Peavy pitching. He gets settled in for Chicago. John, wondering what's his primary focus here against the Seattle lineup?
Well, coming off an injury-filled season in 2009, Jake Peavy's going to look to rebound. He has a fastball in the mid to upper 90s that he throws from a 3-quarter delivery, a great slider, and a great changeup. He's a power pitcher who strikes people out, and when healthy, he's one of the best in baseball.
And that'll sit down Ichiro. Now presented by Pepsi, here's a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Scouting report, John. How about some picks?
Well, when you look at Casey Kochman, the size of the man, 6'3", 215 pounds. But don't let that size fool you. He is not a power hitter. He's not a guy that steps up and tries to hit the ball out of the ballpark. He's a contact guy. He tries to put it in play. Most of the time with that inside-out swing, he's going to hit it to left field. So if you're a pitcher and you're defending against him, you better have some guys out there on that left side of the field to make plays for you.
And it's 0-2. Figgins, he'll be careful here to make contact.
That's a good, hard fastball right there. Let's see if he comes back with another one now.
Good slider that time. Ruled the ball. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Sean Figgins with a good eye. That one will even up the count. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And they get to him in time to tag him out.
Left fielder, number 12, Milton Bradley.
And Milton Bradley to bat. In 15 lifetime ABs, he's picked up 2 hits off Peavy. Swung on, hit. Peavy throws to first, side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Jake Peavy. He gets through the first inning without allowing a hit, and it'll be the White Sox.
second.
Safe go
For the
field.
Chicago White
Whoa,
Sox,
what a night to be
right
here. It
fielder,
is beautiful
number
for
20,
baseball. Roof open.
Carlos Quentin.
Leading it off, Carlos Quentin, leading the MLB in batting average. And Hernandez got him to go around on that one. First strike. Strike two. Now with no balls, 2 strikes. Quentin needs to protect that strike zone.
On his last game, came so close to hitting for the cycle. Got the home run and the single and double, but unfortunately just couldn't come up with a triple.
You got him there. That was a nice strikeout.
Well, that curveball is an unhittable pitch. It's either a take pitch or if you swing at it, you swing and miss. 2 straight strikeouts on the big hook.
And Beckham's in the box. Swing and a line drive. And Wilson brings that one in.
Let's take a chance now to take a look at where the White Sox sit today in the rankings in the American League. First in doubles, first in batting average, and they're also the #1 team hitting with runners in scoring position. That batting average driving in runners. This lineup knows how to hit in the clutch. They're patient. They let the ball come to them, and then they deliver.
Hernandez gets set and delivers. Down the left field line. And that's in there. The White Sox get a man on. So there are 2 men down here, but they do get a man in scoring position.
12.
A very, very smooth and level swing right there going through that strike zone. And he drives that ball. Now, let's see if this will start a 2-out rally now that he's on second base.
It's going to be Przinski. And right now, top 5 in runs batted in the league. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. And there's Griffey Jr. for the 3rd out. A good inning from Felix Hernandez. He emerges from the first 2 innings unscathed. And it's time now to move to the bottom half of the 2nd. Heart of the order due to bat next. Leading it off, Ken Griffey Jr.
Right fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Called strike, and Peavy's got him 0-1. Here it comes. Griffey Jr. not fooled by that one. Count is even up.
Got to be feeling good today. Picked up a couple hits in the game last night.
The 1-1. 1-1 pitch, slider, taken for a strike, 1-2.
Well, this breaking ball down and in that goes to the back foot of the hitter is very difficult to hit. Very few guys are able to put that one in play.
And Ken Griffey Jr. swinging right through it. That's strike 3.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it.
And I think last couple of pitches he faced, it didn't seem like he was ready for that fastball.
Yeah, he got some off-speed pitch the previous pitch, but you should be able to expect to get the bat on that heater, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's Jose Lopez. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike. He deals. That is a strike, 0-2. Cut that swing, make contact.
Well, the hitter lays off this pitch, realizing you can't do much. When you get that kind of four-seam fastball down and away, it's tough to hit.
Towards center field, and that will put Lopez on first. There's the throw. That will bring up Casey Kochman. Coming up with the trade deadline now, here's what the Central Division looks like, courtesy of the State Farm standings board. First place, the White Sox. Twins in the 2nd spot. 3rd, the Royals. In the 4th spot, it's the Indians. And rounding out the list, the Tigers.
Chicago White Sox on fire right now, back from the dead. They couldn't do anything right before, and now they're doing everything right.
Strike 2. Peavy dominating in this AB. He's got some pitches to play with.
Well, the pitcher's way ahead. He's got some room here now to play with some pitches. Don't be too fine giving him something good to hit.
Designated hitter, number 23.
It's going to be Clement now. A runner on first with 2 outs. Takes that first pitch low in the strike zone. Strike 1.
Down, down, down. It's all about location. That breaking ball down in the zone makes it very difficult on the hitter.
Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2. The slider swung on and missed. Struck him out. Side gone. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. No runs put up yet here in Seattle.
Leading off the top of the third inning.
And Martiana right there in the top 5 in home runs.
25, Martiana.
Called strike. Hernandez has him 0-1 now. He delivers, and that's a strike. Martinez going to have to take very close approach on the next one.
Well, they went at him yesterday with a pitch that he could drive, and he took advantage of it and took it deep.
Able to set him down there, chalk that one up as a strikeout for him.
I just don't think you can make it any easier than that.
3 pitches, up, down, see you later. He's already back at the bench. And as Jim told me in the box now, what a year for him. Top 5 in homers. Couldn't get around in time. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing, hot shot, and through it goes. The hit streak is on. And that'll bring Johnny Damon to the plate. Grounded out his last time through. Runner at first with one down. The pitch. Here's a curveball, swung on and missed. 0-1. 8 hits, 13 at-bats lifetime off Felix Hernandez. Couldn't pull the trigger in time. He's behind 0-2.
Well, that pitch right there, he just blew it right by the hitter. Swung late.
That ball swung on, hit high, in the air, way back, warning track. Gone! A 2-run homer. Two runs coming in on the long ball. Here's a look at our Pepsi WPA chart.
Now, Gary, looked like he was setting on that pitch. He got it and drove it out of the park.
What they're going to want to do in this ball game now is take advantage of that and build that momentum up.
Well, they need to still be aggressive out there and go right after. Well, that's what you want. Run support for your pitching and attack the opposition. That's what the White Sox are doing right here.
And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. Swings and misses at the fastball. 0-1. This is a really momentum feel home run. You get it at this point of the ball game. You add some juice to the whole offense.
Well, this could be a decisive moment in the game. And these hits early on could ultimately impact the result at the end of the game.
Swing and a miss. 3 strikes, and Alexei Ramirez is sent down.
The ability to move your pitches around within the zone, to change a hitter's eye level and keep them off balance are critical to success. Very successful there. 3 pitches and a strikeout.
And here's Paul Konerko, leading the league in home runs. Well hit towards the middle, and Konerko's got himself a single. That's going to bring Carlos Quentin up. Right now we have our league leaders in on-base percentage, courtesy of State Farm.
Boy, a tough group of hitters right here to pitch to. They battle, they scratch, they claw, they find a way to get on base, and they really wear down the opposing pitcher.
Struck out swinging his last time up. Runner on first, 2 away. And Riggins spotting the pitch. That one lofted in the air.
Well, you know what? Don't buy the souvenirs. Wait till one comes into the stands, and he gets one right there.
Better than that, you get to go on TV because you made a great play. Hernandez gets set and delivers. Strike 2. Now with no balls, 2 strikes. Quentin needs to protect that strike zone.
That's just a great pitch right there. I mean, that's the hardest pitch for a hitter to try to stay back on. That's why he was out in front of that one.
That one swung on, hit in the air deep to left field. And Bradley puts that away to retire the side. So the 3rd inning sees our first 2 runs of the game. Offense is clicking. The White Sox lead 2-0. And you're looking at Don Wakamatsu. His two-run deficit on his mind, I'm sure, and making plans now to try and get something across the plate for them. At the belt, Peavy kicks and throws. That one's low. Wilson does not go after it.
So if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
And it goes foul. Ground ball headed for the middle. One down. And mark your calendars. This Friday, we'll see Torrey Hunter and the Los Angeles Angels. They find themselves at the Rangers ballpark in Arlington to take on Texas. Action gets started 8 Eastern.
Really looking forward to calling that game. It's got a chance to be a very interesting matchup between those two teams.
And swing and a miss on Peavy's pitch. 0-1. Here's the delivery. There's a smash towards the hole. And he'll be tagged out along the first baseline.
Center fielder, number 51, Ichiro.
And Ichiro stands in, 2 down. First pitch on the way to Ichiro. Swung on line to right center field. And it is in there. That's going to bring the tying run to the plate. That'll bring up Sean Figgins.
Number 8.
Well, this guy's always a threat to go. He steals a lot of bases, so they're going to have to keep a close eye on him, and maybe they'll make a mistake to the hitter paying attention to the runner.
And he steals often, and he gets away with it. He's one of the league's best. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. Seattle's still hoping to put something up. And Beckham's in the box. He'll dig in. Start of the 4th inning.
Number 15, Gordon Beckham.
First pitch on the way. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1.
Well, a lot of times movement will fool a hitter, but it looked like right here the velocity on that pitch was what caused him to swing and miss and be late.
And that one swung on and missed by Gordon Beckham.
We've got a second now to see the 4-seam fastball in K-King.
And Alex Rios up. And at the plate, one of the tops in runs scored, top 5. And he starts Rios out. And Hernandez and Alex Rios up. Last time out, a loss for the White Sox. So a 3-game series sees them dropping the first. Chance to make it a rubber match against Seattle. And Riggins spotting the pitch. Off the ground, played by Kochman. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
You have to have good hands and good feet at first base. He has both as he scoops it up and takes care of it himself.
2 outs, bases empty. First pitch, here it comes. And Hernandez got him to go around on that one. First strike.
Well, that pitch right there, he just blew it right by the hitter, swung late.
And that's a strike. A.J. Pierzynski now behind in the count. Defensive stance at the plate.
Well, he's got great movement on that 2-seamer. It's one of the best around.
And A.J. Pierzynski strikes out, unable to make contact on that pitch. So Felix Hernandez gets them 3 up and 3 down. And the Mariners coming up next. And it's Milton Bradley to lead us off. 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 12, Milton Bradley.
At the belt, Peavy kicks and throws. Sliders in there, no balls and a strike.
Again, we're into the 4th inning right now, and as you start to flip the lineup over again, they've only gotten 2 hits, so they're going to have to really evaluate what they should be looking for at the plate, and maybe they need to be a little bit more patient and make them work.
Milton Bradley swinging through it, and he's gone.
Well, a great job getting it 0-2. That third pitch, unhittable.
Guess he figured, why waste the pitch, save the arm? He did.
Nice job.
And Griffey Jr. is in the box. He's not hit well in this particular matchup. He's just 167 off Jake Peavy. And he holds off with the pitch low, 1-0. And Peavy with a 1-0 delivery. Low for a ball, and it's 2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Tried to get him to chase it out of the zone. He just laid off.
Pitch misses, ball 3. Griffey Jr. can afford to take one, and he just might here.
Well, you get down 3-0 in the count. The pitcher in this situation has to throw strikes.
And Ken Griffey Jr. works this one. That's the count he was looking for, 3-1.
See if he can't continue what he did last night when he picked up a couple hits.
Hit on the ground, up the middle. Back up. So Griffey Jr. is retired. And a chance to check out the schedule for the White Sox. They finish up the Seattle series tomorrow. There's another stop on the road trip. The Athletics, Northern California, in Oakland. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then they'll play host to a fellow division leader, the Seattle Mariners. And it's Jose Lopez in the box now. Career 1 for 7 off Jake Peavy. Base is empty with 2 outs. First one to Lopez. Here's the pitch. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1. Swing and a soft liner to the right. And he's there to retire the side. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. The Mariners still looking for a run. Leadoff batter will get a shot at it later on in this inning. None other than Ozzie. That's Ozzie Guillen. He has to be happy with the work on the mound, especially that last inning. Insurance run, so important. And in the batter's box, it's Tien, right there in the top 5 in home runs. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Just a solid offensive player day in and day out, and a guy that really can deliver for this offense.
And that's a strike. Mark Tien's going to have to take very close approach on the next one.
He tuned into the game last night.
There's a ball hit well deep into center field, way back, gone. That's a dinger. Putting a little padding on the lead. Solo shot up by 3.
Well, you have to credit the pitcher for getting him 0-2, but he didn't waste a pitch. He threw him a meatball, and he paid for it.
Boy, he certainly wasn't just trying to protect the plate on that swing.
White Sox lead expanding here, Gary. They just keep getting big hits.
Designated hitter, number 27, Jim Tillman.
No outs, and the base is empty. Hernandez gets set and delivered. Swing and a miss. Tomey, strike 1. And we talk about how a hit or a home run can be critical at certain points. So headed for the middle, and it gets through. 2 for 2. And that'll bring Johnny Damon to the plate. He homered earlier in the ballgame.
Complete game here for him. I mean, you talk about the RBIs, the homers, and this guy's doing everything today.
A runner on first, no outs. First pitch on the way to Damon. Does not make contact with Hernandez delivery.
Well, for a ball that had that type of movement on it, that slider had surprising velocity, and the hitter just couldn't catch up. He swung late.
Back there in deep left center. One bounce onto the wall. Tomei's going to try to score. Tagged at home, and he is out of there. And he pulls into second base. That will be a double.
Shortstop, number 10, Alexi Ramirez.
I tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate and took advantage of it.
That is strike 2. He's behind. Felix Hernandez in charge. Hernandez gets set and delivers. A swing and a miss. Alexei Ramirez is retired.
Gary, he threw a two-seamer. Here's KK.
And I think last couple of pitches he faced, it didn't seem like he was ready for that fastball.
Yeah, he got some off-speed pitch the previous pitch, but you should be able to expect to get the bat on that heater, especially with 2 strikes.
And he starts Konerko out. Called strike. Hernandez has him 0-1 now.
A nice four-seamer right there. That one's clearly on the outside corner. He hit the spot.
Line shot into center field. And it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact. Good offensive chance here.
For the Chicago White Sox.
Here's Carlos Quentin with 2 outs and 2 on.
Carlos Quentin.
First pitch to Quentin. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1. Swung on and ripped towards second. And there's Lopez for the 3rd out. So they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. White Sox up 3. Safeco Field. Whoa, what a night to be here. It is beautiful for baseball. Roof open. And it's Casey Kochman now. For his career, 205 off the White Sox. Here's the pitch to Kochman. That's a strike. Peavy gets it by him.
Pitching coaches love it when you can throw it down and away consistently. He got it done right there.
He deals. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitcher looking for a K on Kochman.
Well, if you tuned in last night, you had a chance to see him drive in 3 runs for his club.
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And it's through. Credit Kochman a single.
Let's take a chance now and take a look at where the White Sox sit today in the rankings in the American League. First in doubles, first in batting average, and they're also the #1 team hitting with runners in scoring position. That batting average driving in runners. This lineup knows how to hit in the clutch. They're patient. They let the ball come to them, and then they deliver.
Swung on, line to right field. And it is in there. That's going to bring the tying run to the plate. Seattle, here's their shot right now.
Well, this is great patience at the plate. He lets the ball get deep in on the plate, comes in toward his hands, keeps his hands inside the ball, and drives it the other way.
You make yourself a whole different ball player if you can take the ball the other way, as he just did. And swing and a miss on Peavy's pitch, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Jack Wilson will take a little defensive stance in the batter's box. Still 0-2. Catcher can't control it. And they'll just have to sit on this one, so everybody's safe. The 1-2 on its way. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3 on Jack Wilson.
Well, that's a big first out of this inning. Now let's see if he can come back and get out of this thing unscathed.
Runners on second and third, 1 down. First pitch. First pitch, a slider for a called strike.
He has great bite on this slider, throwing it down and into the hitter. Gets away with one, and he gets in for the strike.
Couldn't pull the trigger in time. He's behind 0-2. Slider in there and gets him looking 2 down. Had an opportunity for some RBIs there. It's a big time for a strikeout.
What a great time for a strikeout to leave those 2 runners stranded on the bases. What a great time to punch someone out.
Runners at second and third and 2 down. First pitch on the way to Ichiro. Called strike, and Peavy's got him 0-1.
Good late break, hard break on that breaking pitch. Outstanding effort.
On the way. And Ichiro looks at that one for a ball. That'll even the count. 7 hits, 19 at-bats lifetime off Jake Peavy. There's a swing and a line drive. And that ends the half inning as Ramirez makes the play. They give 2 men in scoring position. Couple of hits, can't get them home though. The White Sox still ahead. 5, 6, 7 hitters to get things started. And Beckham's in the box. Struck out swinging his last time up.
Number 15, Gordon second.
And the first pitch. Line drive. That's foul towards first. And Riggins spotting the pitch. Liner towards the hole. And Kochman with a catch. We got a moment here to look at the teams leading the way in ERA. Brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the White Sox. The Red Sox second. Third, the Mariners. Yankees fourth. And fifth best, the A's.
Well, set up for a low-scoring game right here. 2 of the teams among the best in baseball, limiting the opposition to runs scored.
And Alex Rios up. And there's a swing, line drive, center field. So Rios is set down. That's the second out of the inning. It's going to be Brzezinski. He's in the top echelon of hits right now. And here's the first one. Off the ground, played by Kochman.
A chance now to take a look at the Mariners and how they rank in the American League right now. 3rd in ERA, 4th in triples, and they also have patience at the plate, showing up in the top 5 in base on balls. Patience, a big asset for this team, understanding it doesn't matter how you get on, you just need to get on base.
Swing and a drive, deep left center. That one, a one-hopper off the wall. And here's Brzezinski heading home. And he gets there all the way from first. And the White Sox, they just keep rolling.
Well, one of the offensive leaders in the game this year, and obviously a guy who's getting the job done for this offense, and somebody they've really come to rely upon.
That's 10 hits right now in this ball game for him, and you know you're going to have to wonder how much longer the manager's going to stick with this guy.
Here's a chance to capitalize. RBI for Jim Thome. Steve, we've seen them continue to charge it up at the plate, and it doesn't look like they're going to be stopped.
Well, now they're putting some distance between themselves and their opponent. With at bats like that, keep tacking on the runs and pulling away.
Hernandez gets set and delivers. Struck him out. That's number 8 in the game. So Felix Hernandez heads to the dugout. Pitching well, 8 strikeouts for him. And the Mariners coming up next. 2-hole to get things started next. And if you've just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. And it's Sean Figgins leading off. Fresh count, Figgins, here it comes. Called strike, and Peavy's got him 0-1.
Gary, they've only left a couple runners on base offensively so far through the middle part of this ball game, and they're going to have to give themselves more opportunities to see if they can't come up with that big base hit. That's just not enough offense.
There's a swing and a miss, but he's headed for first. Oh, and he got him. What a throw. He gets the play at first base.
Hey, Gary, as soon as the pitcher lets go of the ball, he knows what can happen in this situation. He's hoping his catcher can stop it and get the out in time. Great heads-up play.
There's a big two right there. Base is empty, 1 out. The pitch. Cutter just misses. 1-0. On the way. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
Right fielder, number 24.
And it's Ken Griffey Jr. at the plate.
Griffey Jr.
2 outs and nobody on. Now the first pitch. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 from Peavy. Griffey Jr. not fooled by that one. Count is even up. Swings and hits this one. Going to be fielded by Rios. And that one's put away to retire the side. That's going to do it here in the 6th inning. And Steve, you can just tell by looking at it, he's thinking about it.
Gary, he's bringing it today, no question about it. And I tell you, the offense has to look out because he's gaining confidence.
The Mariners still looking for a run. And so Johnny Damon leads it off. He doubled in his last appearance.
Quality, productive at-bats, driving in a run, and then the big home run as well. So their team's winning, and he's been a big part of the production.
Hernandez gets set and delivered. Good pitch as he's late on that one. 0-1.
Well, if you're going to be late on the fastball, you're going to have trouble hitting up here, and he's struggling right now.
Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Veteran Damon, though, he'll cut it down and try to just poke it out there. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. Ichiro will field. Able to glide over. Not much of a problem on that one.
Shortstop.
And it's Alexei Ramirez now. 1 away. First pitch to him. And Hernandez got him to go around on that one. First strike. The pitch hit sharply towards the hole. And they'll record the out at first base. Good timing on that play.
Well, he might not have been able to get him out at the plate, but a short run over to first, and he still retires his man.
And it's Paul Konerko now. 2 for 3 thus far. Base is empty and 2 down. And he starts Konerko out. Hard grounded to short. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. Stretch time here in the Emerald City. And we get a look there at Don Wakamatsu. And tough decisions maybe or maybe not. This bench needs some inspiration. We'll try to give it to him. And it's Jose Lopez. 1 for 2 in the ball game. First one to Lopez. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. Peavy gets it by him.
A tremendous effort out on the mound in this one, and we're deep into the ball game. I mean, we're getting close to the end of this one. They've only been able to get 4 hits against him, and he shut them down and kept them off the scoreboard.
He swings and nails a liner. And Lopez set down.
The Seattle Mariners, first baseman.
And it's Casey Kochman now. He singled in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch. And this is inside, and that hit him hard.
I think it's safe to say, Gary, that's going to leave a mark. That hurts from over here.
J.J.
One out. Runner on at first. Here's the first pitch. This one's grounded to second. He grabs it off the hop. That's one out. And they turn the double play. And now that's 7. Count them, 7 shutout innings going.
I think he's got the stuff to do it, Gary. I think he wants to finish the rest of this game. He's got the legs.
The White Sox still ahead. And it's Carlos Quinton in the box now.
Right fielder, number 20, Carlos Quinton.
Pitch on the way. Well hit towards the middle. Quinton is retired. All-Star break behind us now. Let's see how the race is in the West. Brought to you by State Farm. Mariners in first place. Second place, the Angels. In third, it's the A's. And it's the Rangers in fourth.
Well, the Mariners are really on a roll right now, and what a difference a few weeks makes in their season.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And Beckham set down.
Chicago White Sox, center fielder, number 51.
So Alex Rios, he'll try and keep it going. Try it again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. And he starts Rios out. Swings and misses the slider, 0-1. Here it comes. Hit hard to second. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. No strikeouts, but you talk about confidence. 4 pitches, 3 batters gone. White Sox 4, Seattle nothing. We'll get a look at that leadoff hitter due up here in the inning. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. And the first pitch. Called strike, and Peavy's got him 0-1.
Holding them scoreless so far in this one and only allowed 4 hits, Gary, and I think a real credit to what he's been able to do. Outstanding work between the pitcher and catcher. Just a great plan of attack.
Wilson, he takes that one. It's in there.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
Swing and a foul straight back. At the belt, Peavy kicks and throws. Struck him out. And now we've got 1 down here in this 8th inning of a shutout ball game.
Now he's just putting on a show out there right now, Gary.
It's Riggins at the plate. Base is empty with 1 away. And the first pitch. Called strike, and Peavy's got him 0-1. Plays off the cutter. Good pitch, but it's 1-1. Swung and a ground ball to third. Over to Konerko. 2 away. And Ichiro stands in. 2 down. Trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way to Ichiro. Fastball in there, 0-1.
Velocity and location are absolutely critical. That pitch was exactly where he wanted to throw it.
Strike 2. Peavy dominating in this AB. He's got some pitches to play with. Got him. Then the side is retired, and he'll head back to the dugout knowing 3 outs, and he's got himself a shutout.
He's got it. I think the way he's pitching, I think he's going to go all the way.
They're held in check yet again, scoreless through 8 innings. The Mariners still looking for a run. Latter third of the lineup coming up. Leading it off, A.J. Pierzynski. He singled his last trip.
12, A.J. Pierzynski.
First pitch on the way. Off the ground, played by Kochman. And that's out number 1, stepping on the bag. Coming up at the trade deadline now, here's what the Central Division looks like, courtesy of the State Farm Standings Board. First place, the White Sox. Twins in the second spot. In third place, it's the Royals. In the fourth spot, it's the Indians. And rounding out the list, the Tigers.
In the tough AL Central, we all thought the White Sox would finish down in the pack, but instead, they're sitting on top and making us all look silly.
One out, nobody on. First one to tee in. Here's the pitch. Line shot into center field. And he can't run it down all the way to the wall. And he's in at second with a double. 1 out.
Designated hitter.
Well, a guy that just continues to swing the bat well in this ball game. 3 hits right now so far. And it comes with 1 out in the inning. Can it start a rally?
Here's a chance to capitalize. RBI for Jim Thome. The number is over his career, 256 against the Mariners. 1 out with a runner at second. Well, there is one down here. You got a man on second base. Going to give up the pass. Maybe try for 2.
A hit here scores a man on second, so obviously they're going to look for the double play.
That will bring up Johnny Damon. A couple of RBIs thus far.
Well, they find themselves ahead on this one, and obviously 2 big at-bats from him so far in the game. Driving in a run with a base hit, and then the home run, driving the ball out of the ballpark. So getting his pitches and doing some damage.
A smash to first. There's the throw. And he'll come in to score. So the rally here energized every new opportunity they take advantage of.
Alexei Ramirez.
Well, they just keep adding to the lead right now. That ought to be enough to carry him through the bottom half of the inning, I think.
Let's go, Ev.
And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. Swinging and a miss. And he falls behind on the count 0-1.
Well, that pitch right there, he just blew it right by the hitter. Swung late.
And it's 0-2. Alexei Ramirez going to have to protect now.
Well, that's some kind of pitch, and you set up the target on the outside corner, and he paints the black with it. Awfully tough when you have that kind of location.
Rung him up. Strike 3. Count that one as K. RBI chance goes to Paul Konerko. Had a couple of hits, 4 trips to the plate. And he starts Konerko out. A swing, line drive, deep left field. And Bradley puts that away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, and they leave a couple. White Sox, they've got a commanding 5-run lead. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And it's Sean Figgins leading off. Struck out swinging last time. Fresh count, Figgins. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
They just have not been able to mount any offensive opportunities in this one. I mean, 2 runners left on base. We're in the 9th inning here, so this has been all about pitching.
Strike 1, Peavy evens the count.
Well, the breaking ball up in the hitter's eyes. He gets the strike call on it. The hitter just couldn't pull the trigger.
Ground ball up the middle. And Ramirez fields the ball. He's safe without a play. That's going to bring Milton Bradley up.
Well, the pitcher makes a great pitch right here. Had him way out in front of this ball, but he gets just enough a piece of it to put it in play. And with that speed, he just beats it out.
At the belt, Peavy kicks and throws. And he takes it inside. 1-0.
Well, you have to have quick reflexes at the plate. The hitter getting out of the way there showed his reflexes.
And Bradley swings and misses. Count is even. Hit on the ground up the middle. And it's picked up. There's 1. And there's 2. A double play.
Right fielder, number 24.
And Ken Griffey Jr. flew out last time. 2 outs and nobody on. Here's the pitch to Griffey Jr. Nope, that one not in there. Peavy missing. Now the 1-0 pitch. Line towards second. And that'll put Griffey Jr. on at first. And that brings up Jose Lopez.
Second baseman, number 4.
Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. Runner on first, 2 away. First one to Lopez. Here's the pitch. Peavy misses. He's out of the zone down low.
Well, he's over the 80 pitch mark right now at this point in the game.
Here's a fly ball. Could be it. It's down, a base hit. Good offensive chance here.
Well, he had 3 big hits in the last game, and that was on the winning side, and he's getting them going again with that at bat.
Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit on the ground. Beckham. Steve, that was one of the most outstanding pitching performances that we've seen in recent memory. With that final out, he's got a shutout.
No, he didn't miss a spot the entire game. He had great defensive play behind him, a great all-around team effort. Fans going home unhappy in this one. Their offense just did not get it done as the opposing pitching just shut them down. Wow.
And we present our Pepsi Clutch Performance Award, a terrific mound game, the work of Jake Peavy.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a more dominant display on the mound than what we saw today. He was mixing his pitches well, changing speeds, but the thing you noticed, he didn't throw any pitches over the center of the plate. That's what made it so special. And when he needed it, he could get back and reach back and get that little bit extra when he needed that big out. Made it look easy out there today, Gary.
And we got to see a terrific performance out of their starter, and he was able to ride that one on to victory.
Well, an outstanding effort. He had everything working today, the good stuff and location to shut down the opponent.
And we hope you've enjoyed today's 2K Sports broadcast of Major League Baseball. For Steve, John, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. We will see you soon.